Coach, got Lower Richland coming up, and I know they're a real talented team, and you guys are going to have to bring your A game.
Yeah, they are really talented, and they've continued to get better all year long. Played everybody in our region really tight. They were in every game, Flora, Chapin, and OW last week. They're tied going into the fourth quarter. So definitely a group that we respect a lot, and we're going to play well to beat them.
They got a quarterback that can really sling it, great athlete, and he's one of those guys, tell me if you disagree, that you're just waiting for him to have that game where it's just unreal, and I know you're hoping it does come tonight.
Yeah, we certainly hope it doesn't come tonight. He's incredibly talented, and I think he's one of the guys in the Midlands that if they were having more success, you'd probably hear a lot more about him. But he's a big kid. He's got a really strong arm. And he runs well too. He's got some plays on film that you look at and you're like, wow, he's running away from people there. But true dual threat, and he's fun to watch.
What do y'all need to do? What do y'all need to continue to do that you have done, and to get out of there with a win? And then you have a game. You're one of the teams that has to play twice in these last extra 2 weeks. OW coming next week, and not looking ahead. But what do y'all need? How do you need to finish the season to be in good shape in the playoff start?
We just got to worry about, it's simple and cliche, but we got to execute better. We went back and watched the film Monday against Flora, and we left a ton of plays out there. And you credit those guys; they did a good job, and they beat us. But offensively, we only scored 2 touchdowns, and we were in the red zone a few times. We were in the red zone at the end of the game on the 2-yard line, and you can't score. So those are things that you shouldn't be doing. Week 10, it's now week 11 in the season. But we've got to execute better, and the same on defense. We got to start creating turnovers, and it all feeds off of each other. When we were winning games early in the year, we were getting turnovers. We didn't have turnovers. Well, we didn't have any turnovers last week, but we didn't create any either to give ourselves extra possessions and clean up special teams. In the losses to Chapin, Gilbert, and our 3 losses, Chapin, Gilbert, and Flora, we've given up a special teams touchdown. And we're not good enough to do that. You can't do that. We gave up a punt return last week to Black. And so we just got to be better in all 3 phases, and we're certainly capable of doing that.
You got a guy in Jay Washington who's one of the top juniors in Columbia, but his position that you'd love for him to play exclusively obviously would be tailback, because he's a natural and he's so talented. But I think he played 70 plays against Flora. I mean, that's obviously you'd like to avoid that, but there's really no way around it, is it? He's too valuable and too good, and y'all just aren't deep enough or have enough numbers to not do that.
Right. He's doing a great job playing linebacker for us on defense, and we really got a handful of guys that are playing a ton of snaps both ways. So what we need to do as a staff is figure out jobs for other guys to do so that we can be efficient and maybe help those guys as far as the amount of time that they're playing both ways. So that's something that we think about constantly, and we've got a plan for that tonight. So hopefully that'll work. But yeah, Jay, if he could just be a full-time linebacker or a full-time running back, he'd be, his numbers would be off the charts. But he's playing really well on both sides. But that wears on you.
So it seems strange it being November, the whatever we are today, the 4th, and yet you've still got a whole nother week of regular season football.
Yeah, it is a little weird, to be playing regular season games this week, but we're happy to be playing games that matter. There's a lot of teams that can't say that, and that's what we've been preaching to our kids. So, I feel good about our week of prep, and hopefully we'll play better tonight.
So the state championship games are what, early February?
I think they're like mid-December.
Yeah, I think they're December 17th or something like that. It's weird.
It's a longer season. Everybody that's in this business this time of year, you're kind of just on E right now. You're mentally fatigued, you're physically, but as part of the deal, you got to figure it out, and it's just going to be a little bit longer this year.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Hurricane Andrew.
Yeah.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it.